Hello, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about NFL free agency and all other sorts of news.
Da, 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 da. It happened. This was filmed later. The Broncos officially have signed Greenlaw. It's I believe a 3-year, $35 million deal, and it's looking good for the Broncos. As long as these two 49ers that we've signed, stay healthy and we get a version of their, Super Bowl season forms. I was saying, so as long as these two players, return to their Super Bowl run year that they had form, I think we're going to, benefit from this. And this is really good. Obviously they're both injury prone ish, but I don't anticipate that being too much of an issue. Back to the video.
So, basically today, tampering or we know teams tamper, and throughout the weekend that was basically going on, and now it's official. It's starting to roll. And actually, X went down today, which is probably one of the least convenient days to go down. Are you kidding me? But it's back, and so yeah, with the Broncos, they basically they've re-signed a lot of their guys. I know they got DJ Jones for per Jeremy Fowler. We signed him on Sunday night, and then we also re-signed our long snapper and the Jarrett Stidham, the backup quarterback. So right now, as of today, Monday, we did sign the safety out of San Fran. He's not the strongest, but he's pretty good. He was a really good starter, and he's an all-pro caliber player. And just to have two first-team all-pro players in the backfield, that is pretty insane. So the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, I don't know if I butchered that or not. Apologies if I did, but he's pretty good. He has the hair coming out of his helmet. He looks the part. And I remember playing the Colts, that ugly Colts versus Broncos Thursday night game, and I remember this player stood out to me. So now that we have him, that's pretty big. There's a lot of stuff going on. I thought it would be a little more hectic by now, but no, not really. I know we are looking into signing the linebacker also out of San Francisco in Dre Greenlaw. He was that linebacker that when he was running onto the field after getting subbed back in during the first Super Bowl that the 49ers, the second one that they lost to the Chiefs, he snapped his Achilles just running forward. So that's how I know about this linebacker. But he looks like a dog. He looks like he can, do some punishment. So also we are hosting a visit with Mark Ingram, the Jaguars tight end. He was released on, I think, Thursday. And, they're still visiting right now, actually. And we're looking to sign him. He'd be really huge. He had a pretty decent year the year before this year. But he did sustain some injuries, and that, slowed him down a bit. But he's still really explosive, and he's just a great player. And I'm sure they're, sorting out all the health stuff with his shoulder, and just touching on some other stuff other than free agents. Well, it's still related, but it was funny because, Le'Veon Bell, he tweeted out, if Ben comes back on everything, I'm sliding too. And he was just retweeting a video of Big Ben from, former Steeler legend quarterback, just basically saying, oh my God, this DK trade, it's got me hyped up. I'd want to, play for the Steelers as well. So I thought that was pretty funny. It's been a crazy day. I mean, it's been a crazy day. You got, OBJ, defending himself with the Diddy cases, alleged Diddy cases, alongside Drewski, which, he just released a tweet saying he was, that's a fabricated lie. He was in a public figure in 2018. So it's, just a lot of wild stuff out there. But it is interesting how we're one of the top contending teams to sign Dre Greenlaw. And yeah, I'm just so glad that the Broncos are not a part of the quarterback carousel anymore. It's basically felt like 10 years of just pure quarterback search, quarterback desert, with all the Sam Darnolds and Sam Darnold to the Jets, or no, not to the Jets, Sam Darnold to the Seahawks, and then Justin Fields to the Jets, and then Aaron Rodgers. Who knows where he's going to go? It's just really, I'm glad that we're at the spot where we're at right now. And yeah, so basically today, just looking forward to us, confirming those 2 signings with Dre Greenlaw and the tight end out of Jacksonville. He'd be really great. And you know what that means? If we sign Evan Ingram, then we can be flexible in the draft and not fully be tied and invested into drafting a tight end. We could go for a running back, Ashton Genty, he's looking good. He could be there. And if not, I feel like, a sleeper, but not really a sleeper for us, could be Cam Skadaboo. That college football playoff game versus Texas, he really popped off. I think he really showcased just the gritty type of player he was, or that he is. And I feel like he'd be a great addition. But yeah, just, again, I thought this Monday would have been a little more hectic with the trades and stuff and the signings. But no, we're just waiting now and see what else drops. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for listening into, the NFL free agency little update, a little sidetrack with some Drewski. But yeah, leave comments on what you guys want me to cover next, and thank you all.